Hey guys, System here, and this is FTB StoneBlock 4. I myself am having a wonderful day. Hope you guys all are as well. Let's go jump forward, try out this amazing pack here, right? I have to say my expectations for this pack are exceptionally high. The FTB team has really pushed for a new kind of level of scope and breadth to this pack that is kind of unparalleled that I've seen anyone else ever try to do in the history of mod packs, right? So it just seems like it's going to be something very special. I'm very excited to play this one. So let's go ahead and give it a go. I had this pack a week before it came out too, but I was in the middle of a move. Finally got settled. I didn't have internet for a couple weeks, but I'm ready to go now, and we're going to go ahead and hammer this out. Also, you notice in my hand here, I have this little trophy. You guys won't have this. It's just something that's kind of personalized for me from the FTB team. But I can wear it on my head, and basically I have a singularity on my head here. So, yeah, that's definitely a thing. And when you first log into the pack, this will be where you kind of spawn, right? So this is kind of the main lobby for the server. There's a giant room upstairs, actually, you kind of see it here. And there's all kinds of different NPCs in this area that you'll interact with as you progress through the pack, like this dude here. So that's one right there. And yeah, they'll give you a quest and kind of push you along through the progress of the pack. So that's really awesome. Have a quest book as well. The main one you're worried about early on is getting started. So right now, there's nothing. But as we progress, there'll be more and more quests on this line to kind of get us started and pushed into the more echoes of the history here, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and talk to this duder. Cool thing about this too is, one, you have a shop, so you have a currency. So in time, you'll be able to buy all kinds of different goodies from both this guy and all the other echoes, right? So there's going to be all kinds of shops. Don't be afraid to spend your currency. There's good ways of getting large amounts of it. And other cool thing here is, you don't have to read all this. It'll actually read it to you.
Welcome to the World Engine Restoration Knowledge Base. I am the Echo of Guidance, assigned to assist emergent intelligent life throughout their journey, using knowledge compiled from others who have succeeded before them. The World Engine is a powerful construct containing the cumulative knowledge of all humankind. Without that knowledge, it can become unstable and severely affect entire realities, as you can see with this stone world. Check your quest book often. We will provide you with further instructions and access to additional knowledge upgrades as you restore more World Engine archives. Now that you have activated the work protocol, the portal upstairs has become traversable.
So that's really cool, right? It reads it for you. Don't have to read it yourself. Add some care to the pack. Big thumbs up for me, which is awesome. Gives us our next task down here too. Complete stage, claim reward. So go ahead and do that. And then it tells us to craft a crude brush. And then we come back and talk to this guy again. Kind of progress along on our quest line, right? So we go ahead and leave this menu. It's actually going to do this cool thing here. It's really cinematic. I love this. They could use this in so many different ways in like future mod packs. Right? Look at this, man. It's so rad. Nice. It's just pure cinema. Oh, look at that. Cinema. Nice, right? And there you go. There's our portal. That'll give us our world spawn. There's me right there. I just entered myself. Giddity. And yeah, we are pretty much here. You also have creative flight in this area too. So you want to look around, you can. But yeah, you'll be back here a lot anyway. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff here. There's other echoes. Like right now, this is blocked. But at some point, this will unlock. Then we'll be able to go down there and see the other echo, access other shops, and access more quest lines, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and pick our StoneBlock starting area. You have a couple options here. I'm going to go with the basic, standard, regular one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we got the kind of standard StoneBlock starting area that we've had in pretty much all StoneBlock packs. I'm going to grab that torch though and put it in the center so our light is distributed evenly. So at the start of this pack, we'll be following the quest pretty closely, I guess, because a lot of them are going to kind of lead us to exactly where we need to go. So over here, we have this one here, the FTB events. This one here just tells you about the events. Some of the events get kind of repetitive as you play through the pack, like ghost creepers that pop up and make you think they're going to explode in your face. After a while, you're just like, I don't want to see it anymore, but you could turn that off with this command right here, or you just do this here and just tab through and find the one you want, right? So that is actually pretty cool. Go ahead and grab the B event. This is going to be an event it's going to trigger, which is going to be the B, who's going to start randomly dropping items for us. This is one of the better ones. Kind of random how many items you get. You never know exactly how much you're going to get out of them. There you go. I think you drop up to 6, which isn't too bad. But we did get ourselves a chest here, so that's pretty cool. Next quest here is hard as a rock. Break some stone to get pebbles that you can work with, right? This must be done with an empty hand. So make sure you have an empty hand when you do this. But just walk up to a stone, punch it until it breaks, and you should get some pebbles. and you should be able to get a good amount of them relatively quickly. Once you got yourself a good amount of the pebbles here, just go ahead and highlight them, hit Shift-K. That'll actually compress them down into cobblestone for you. Go ahead and take 4 and turn that into a crafting table. Let that quest register there. Then go ahead and turn it over to a crafting station, at which point we have a crafting setup, right? So go ahead and pop that down. Go ahead and grab this iron chest that we got for free. There you go. We have connected crafting. I just drop stuff in here, and the table can see all that, right? I know with the next 2 quests here, I think one is for hammering, right? So make a hammer, turn the hammer down stone into gravel, and then to dirt. And the other one is for the crook. I think we have to use that onto dirt to get us some seeds and stuff, right? So what we'll do is grab, how much we need? This right here. Get a crook. And the hammer will be our easy way of getting cobblestone. We won't really have to do pebbles very much anymore. Although we still will need them for a little bit. We can just go ahead and hammer out some more of this cobble in this area. And get ourselves a good amount. Probably get ourselves some furnaces going as well. And then go ahead and hammer this down into the lower components to go ahead and get us the dirt we need to actually get ourselves some saplings here. Now that we got a good amount of cobble, let's go ahead and drop it off here. Go ahead and grab maybe like 3 furnaces. Go ahead and pop these up here somewhere right in our face so we don't have to go very far. Then with the rest, I guess, go ahead and turn some of that into compressed cobblestone. Go ahead and throw that down. We can actually hammer that. If you hold the tilde key, the one left of the one, right? You can actually do the FTB alt mine. There you go. Hammer them all down at once. That'll turn them into compressed gravel. Need to turn one of these to register the quest here. Then we'll take the other 2 and turn these into dirt real quick. Just like that. And then we have our dirt as well. So that's really easy. Probably go ahead and do a ring of dirt around this torch here. Just so we have a place to grow some trees. Then we'll have to crook some of that remaining dirt that we'll have here to get us some actual saplings, right? So we go ahead and put 5 of those down and then see what we get. There you go. Get ourselves a good amount of saplings. And we got oak too, so that's what I was looking for right now. But, we can just go ahead and throw those down. We also have squat grow in here. So I think it mentions it probably right here actually. Yeah, you can use squat grow. So basically you just mash the shift key. And you can actually toggle it in this pack too with V. So you hit V. Well, that's opened up toolbar, but you can see there above my bar it says disabled. I do again enabled. So it definitely works. So also you could use the crook on the leaves to get you a lot more drops. Like I just got 10 apples and a bunch of saplings. And it can be used as a axe, so it's a tool. So you have to do the alt mine with a tool, and the crook works for that as well. So I made us a little bit of charcoal here, and I'm smelting down a couple of stone. This is actually get us to a better hammer. Not a better hammer, a different hammer, I should say. So let's go ahead and grab that, make ourselves the other hammer. This one right here. This one is a 3x3 hammer, and it does not smash it down to like gravel and dirt and stuff, right? So this one's just for like tunneling. So that's going to be the big purpose of this one. I need to get myself, actually I already have enough for torches. Go ahead and get some torches here very quickly. There you go. I'm going to be doing some tunneling in this direction right here. So this is the north, if you look at the top right there on my mini map. Also you can hit F7 to look for the red X's to know where to place your torches. So you'll know where mobs will spawn. It seems like it's like further than normal. Like that seems like it's further than normal because the torch is way here, right? But it seems to go all this way before it's actually letting the mobs spawn. But you will have to keep track of it, right? So definitely want to light that up. But yeah, this hammer is going to make your life a lot easier. So definitely make yourself one of these. One of the great things about this hammer too, actually, is you could use cobblestone to repair. So you can just do that. You cannot do it with this hammer though. So that's unfortunate, but this one is a very easy way of doing that. And like I said, I'm kind of digging in this direction because I know there's going to be a healing spring in this direction. Actually, if you look at the map, you can see it here. And the quest line is going to tell us to go there before too long anyway. So I'm just kind of getting ahead of it. We very quickly got ourselves a ton of cobblestone here. So I'm going to just go ahead and make myself a drawer here temporarily. Pop that in there. I'll handle that. Then I need some extra chests here as well. So let's do that. Cool. And then we have the tabs at the top, right? So we go in between them. So that'll work out as well. So we go to our quest here. Next thing it wants us to do is grab some leaves. So let's go ahead and do that. And then this right here. Then I know after that it's going to want campfire, right? So let's go ahead and grab a campfire as well. And then go ahead and torque a single tree because we shouldn't need a ton of these. Go ahead and actually use the shears on that. With that, go ahead and pop down a campfire, and you actually use the leaves on the campfire. Wait about 30 seconds, and once that converts, it'll turn to dry leaves. I believe we crook these, and then we get ourselves what we need to actually make our crude brush. So once you got these leaves, just go ahead and throw them down somewhere. It doesn't really matter where we put them. Got another batch here going. Might as well have a good amount so we don't have to do this for a while. There you go. Then go ahead and use a crook on it. And you get yourself these little straw, right? And with these straw, we should be able to make our crude brush, right? Go ahead and make that. Got one of them. There you go. Strands of time. That's amazing. Now, whenever you get one of these quests here, a cog quest, it's one where you have to go and talk to one of the echoes, right? So it kind of tells you that. Oh, I guess it tells you right there, right? Most quests in the main chapters that are shaped like a gear are gear and echo related quests. This means you will most likely need to return to the echo. So let's go ahead and grab that. This one here tells you to use the /spawn command. Go back to spawn. So go to spawn here. It's going to open up this here. It's actually a portal from Tempad. They have the FTB teleport commands linked to that, which is pretty awesome. Go ahead and head here. Hit complete again. The shop should have a few more options now. Quest book, grab a torch, random food as well, which is not too bad for $3. You can actually get pretty good food out of that. Our new task is to craft and submit a chronon generator, and we have to submit that one. We need to kind of keep track of that. We'll go ahead and play this too.
As you are now aware, my primary directive is to restore the world engine. However, it cannot be accessed directly as its core is sealed deep within the center of the world beyond an impenetrable barrier to protect its internal systems from those who do not follow the proper WERK protocol. Access will require teleportation using chronon energy. Chronon is a powerful energy source capable of opening time-space gateways. A chronon generator will passively store chronon within a chronon cell. We have located a healing spring north of your base, which will provide you with necessary resources to craft this generator.
So now that we know what we need to do next, we need to start heading in that direction. One thing we need to do is get us an iron hammer. I think we actually need this to be able to hammer down some amethyst. So we'll have to get ourselves some iron here. We'll have to do some brushing, because brushing is going to be how we get our initial kind of resources. And it tells you right here too, completing this quest will upgrade your unearther level. So your unearther is your brushing, right? So you actually like brush, sand, dust, so on and so forth, right? But you level up as you go. So this unlocks a level. So you'll get different drops after you create this hammer to make it so you get better drops, right? So I could show you that with, I guess, gravel. Go ahead and grab some gravel here. Go to use on it. Go to here, the unearther, and show you what we could do with the brushes, right? So go over here. We start at the tier level 1. We'll be able to automate this. This is actually for the automation, but it's where we see where the drops are, right? So the first level is just going to be coal and iron chunks. But once you get that unearther level, right, you get these 4 extra drops, right? So you also get lead, osmium, zinc, and aluminum, all from just gravel. So as you level that up, you'll get better drops, basically. I need to go ahead and do some hammering, though. So let's go ahead and grab a good amount of stone. Go ahead and pop that all here. Sweet. And I'm going to hammer this all down. Probably need a few hammers as well, so I might as well proactively get that. We'll just go ahead and take a fresh hammer here and vein mine the whole thing. There you go. Just like that. Turn all of that into gravel very easily. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of our first brushing here. I'm going to do a small batch just so I get myself an iron ingot here. Because once we do, I'd go ahead and put this down way quicker. Basically, you go ahead and grab yourself one of these crude brushes. Make sure you set yourself to the alt mine. And then just right click. And it's going to brush all of them at once. And then just drop all the items, right? Which is cool. Got yourself a good amount of iron chunks. You can hit Shift K on that. That'll compress it down. Go ahead and smelt that off real quick and get ourselves a stickiest stick. So I can actually do this way more efficiently. But yeah, we'll go ahead and smelt that down here. I think the recipe for this is stick, and then a single iron, right? I think you use copper and stuff too, right? But we want to go ahead and use this because it'll make our life a lot easier. Do that there. That looks good. Then I think we put the gravel in our offhand, right? Stick. Yeah, we'll go ahead and place a whole bunch of this down at once now. Make our life a lot easier. So I should be able to just that, and I locked myself in. There you go. And then this here, we'll just kind of go back. Cool. Then I should be able to do the same thing, but this time get a lot more, right? Look at that. Nice. We get our stuff very quickly, very easily. It doesn't take a lot of resource to get this done. That's actually cool. You do go through these crude brushes pretty quick, though. I'm going to go ahead and do this for sand. I'm not going to do the dust right now. I wasn't thinking either. When I was making that stick, I should have made the hammer as well. Because that's actually going to up my level for the Unearther and make it so I get better things. We just got a draconium chest. Oh my goodness. This chest is massive. And you can power it and make it do smelting and stuff and crafting in it. We can use it as a crafting setup right now. That is actually kind of insane that we just got that as a reward. Wow, what was that? Gift of Pebbles? Must be some really good things in there. I mean, this is really good early on, but yeah, I just got a single chest crafting solution, which has actually got a footy. Oh, we got a loopy in this hall. What do we get? Another chest, chance cube, iron. Ooh, and another big chest. These chests here, these crystal chests are really big as well. Realize I need some of the sand to smelt down too, so I need to hammer some of this back, and then go ahead and brush the rest, I guess. And just for reference, the sand gave me clay, copper, silver, and nickel. I need to go ahead and smelt down some clay, then we'll get into some bonsais, and then use a little bit of wood automation here. Smelted down the clay, and went ahead and made us a couple bonsais here. So the recipe is this right here. So just take the clay, smelt it down into brick, then you're good to go. And these things are not hopping, and I don't think there is hopping bonsais in this, so not going to worry about that. We just use hoppers here. Then we want to go ahead and grab the axes, the saplings, and the dirt. And I think we just kind of right-click these in. Go. And the axes, I think we have to put in the actual slot. Like that and that. Every time that bar goes across, we should get some drops from it, right? Yeah, and they're going down. This is just decoration, so I want to make it look like dirt, I can. I think it has to be a vanilla block. And I think we can put efficiency books here and make this faster. This will use durability, but it's not every time. It's not like every operation. So this has already gone through several times. It's still at 130. It may lose one this time, it may not. It did not lose one that time. So it's not 100%. Not sure how that works, but it does get you a good amount of wood pretty quickly. And as long as you remember to replace the axes from time to time, it should be pretty good. Next quest here is to actually get to the healing spring, right? So we're almost there. We're not too far, just a little bit off. Just need to make sure I had some torches here. Go ahead and dig a little further. And we should be pretty much into this thing. I think as soon as we enter the biome, right? There you go, task complete. And the thing we need to get here mainly is going to be amethyst, right? And then we need to have access to the spring itself. This could be part of the process of the villagers, right? So what we'll do here is go ahead and pop that down. Nope, let's not do that. Get you out of there. I want a torch because it is kind of dark in here. Let's do that. Got a campfire there, so it doesn't matter. That is good, right? Anything we need from here? I guess we could break the grass here too. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Get some seeds and stuff. That sounds like a good thing. Definitely want some of that as well. Don't know if we actually need this, but I'll grab a little bit of it. There you go. And then I guess the rest of the seeds. Cool. Should have most of the seeds we need right now. And then the other stuff I think is up here. So we actually head up here. I already see the amethyst up there as well. So we'll go ahead and grab that really quickly. I will just main mine that too. There you go. It's going to give us the shards, which we need to convert these over into the shards. Very simply as well. I don't think we need a ton of them anyway. So that should be good. I know we need pots, so let's go ahead and grab that. Don't know if we need those, but we'll grab them. Cool. Let's go ahead and get another torch down. That's good. And what do we have up here? There we go. Give ourselves a brewing stand. We'll take that. Don't really need that or that. We'll grab this smithing table. Pretty sure we need a salvaging table, and that's going to take a smithing table. Grab this blast furnace. Those blast furnaces are just massive furnaces for us. Doubt we need lodestone, but we'll take it. And we'll take the stone cutter and these grindstones as well, because why not? There you go. So I think that's pretty much everything we need from this area right now. We'll be back here in a little bit, but that's going to be everything we need for this second. And one thing I forgot to mention too is you can use this compass to help you find different locations, right? So you have this healing spring locator. It would have told us exactly where to go. We just didn't need it. You just look at your map one time, you already know where it's at, right? Just go, yeah, healing spring. It's so close it doesn't matter at all, but definitely a thing you do. I think there's more of them later in the pack, and those ones will be more important. Now that we have the higher Unearther level, we can actually get redstone from the dust as well. So let's go ahead and get some redstone. I think we need a little bit of gold as well, so I'll have to go ahead and get some of that smelted down. And I think I have everything we need to actually make this puppy, right? There you go. Go ahead and grab that. Just needed some gold and then some copper and the amethyst, and we were good there. And this one here is a submit quest, right? We should read this one a little bit too. It's time to submit the Chronon generator and return to the Echo of Guidance. Doing this awards all players on your team a cell and a generator. You must submit the generator. So yeah, you have to make sure you submit it. So let's go ahead and submit that. Get ourselves $10. A dreadful dirt. That'll be good for spawning in mobs. Chronon generator and the lost cell of echoes. So make sure everyone actually gets their cell back. I think it tells you about the cell too. So yeah, the cell can actually be used to teleport to the world engine just by itself. But you also have, oh, we have one of the events here. This is an event here. It's a dorky one, but basically you get suspicious sand and you can brush it and get stuff from it. I don't know if you can get anything good from this. Maybe it's one of those ones that gets better as you play through the pack. Because it takes a long time and I've never gotten anything good in my test world. I guess I only played the one test world and only saw this twice. So, yeah, maybe you do get good things at the time. Or maybe it takes more Unearther levels. That could be a thing as well. You can see this quest here. It says Chronon Management Unlocking Home. So basically that's what it does. It unlocks the home command. So let's go ahead and accept that. There you go. Go ahead and equip this stuff. We can actually equip it. So we go ahead and pop this. It goes into the bracelet slot. Is that one bracelet? Yeah, that should put it on our hand, on our character. Yeah, it's actually on our hand now. That's cool. And then this one goes into a charm slot. There you go. This thing actually kind of gains power into it over time. I don't think power is a big issue. There's one more item though. Let's go ahead and grab the action pad. There you go. And this thing is kind of the main thing you should be using. And this thing's just a curio. You can go pretty much anywhere, right? So I put it in here. Go to Options, Controls, and Keybinds. Go to Curio. Where is it? Is it Curio? No, it's called the Action Pad, right? Action Pad. Yeah, that's probably not going to work. No, that does not work. Go to... oh, maybe it's the one on the keypad, or numpad. Why would they do the minus button on the numpad? Not everyone has a numpad these days, but I do, so it actually works. You may have to change that key. You can see here we could actually go to the different areas here. We could actually go to the world engine, so should probably go ahead and head there. It's another area where we have creative flight, so that's cool. And this is going to be the area here. Just a nice, cool little build here. And the idea of this is this machine down in the center. We're going to have to add blocks to this thing over time to have it have more functionality. So it's a machine in itself. It has a configuration, input and output. It has energy, has a temperature set up, has space for 2 liquids. I think it'd take a rotational force as well, depending on which way you go, and source as well. So you can take all kinds of stuff into it to be able to produce things. But if you go into here to show recipes, to say make this infinity singularity, you need all these different blocks, right? So dark matter, void container, you need a whole bunch. That is a max size draconic powerball right there. So you need that as part of it. So if I actually click on that too, I think it shows it in the world. Yeah, there you go. So that'll be sitting up there. And that's just one part of that one, right? So yeah, in time, you have to build a lot of blocks. And different blocks will have to go in different places. So yeah, these are green immortal stone. So yeah, we'll have to work on that. And that's kind of the main kind of thing of this pack, right? You have to build the entire multi-block of this thing to rebuild the world. So that is pretty cool, really rad. Yeah, I love the concept. It's actually really, really cool. I hope they do more stuff like this, kind of moving forward, because it really gives you a goal for a pack instead of just like an ATM star or a FTB pyramid, right? This is actually something to work towards. I actually love this concept. Now that we have that too, we could actually just teleport around too, right? So we go back to spawn, just like that. Here you go. Boom, we're here at the Echo, and we go ahead and complete this stage. It says, convert a zombie villager in a healing spring and turn them into a worker token using the Echo encoder. So we'll have to go ahead and grab that. So the Echo encoder is kind of the main thing we need to work on. Where's that? It's this one here, right? So we need to grab an amethyst resonance charm and an iron stick and run that through the world engine. So let's go ahead and get that one pinned. The pin too, just hit A on them. I just pin them over here. So that's actually really useful. We also unlocked 2 more things here as well. So we have this one here, a random basic vanilla resource. I think you can hold shift. And it shows you what it'll give there. Not really good for 8. This one's really good, and I'll definitely use this one at one point. Because it gives you cow, chicken, sheep, pigs. You have to fight some waves of monsters, but that's fine. Just place the order, just like that. And that should be in my inventory, right? I can go ahead and throw that in the chest, and we'll use it probably in the next video, to be honest. Why am I walking home? I could just go /home now. There we go. Now, before we do anything else, I want to go ahead and get us water, I guess. So we go ahead and get some farming done. So go ahead and grab that. We already have leaves on us. Go ahead and plop this down. Then go ahead and grab the leaves that I have in my inventory here. And just to put it down, then start jumping on it. And it's kind of random how much water you get out of each one. Right now, we're having really bad RNG. We just need 2 buckets. But once we have our 2 buckets, we make it infinite. And we never have to do this again. So I guess that's the thing. Got 2.5. Got myself 2 buckets right here. There you go. Go ahead and get them all set up. Get this one over here. Dug out this room for our little farm. And I have a hoe right here as well. You use FTB Alt-Mine. You just hold it down, then right-click. It'll actually do all that for you all at once. And we don't actually have many of the seeds that I need right now. So what I want to go ahead and grab is, well, I already have dirt on me. And I already have brush on me. So I actually have everything. Let's do that. That there. If we brush dirt, we actually get seeds. So, yeah, kind of depends on your unearth level, what you actually get. But we do this here. We should get pretty much everything. There you go. Oh, we didn't get one of the ones I wanted. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Go ahead and do that one more time. We should get a grass seed as well, just so we can start getting regular grass as well. There we go. Had bad RNG the first one. Anyway, go ahead and pump that down. And to grow things really fast in this too is actually pretty sweet. Like what I want to grow here is going to be hemp. I'm going to do some wheat and potatoes as well. But if we kind of grow these and just start right-clicking the top. There you go. You just hold down your Alt-Mine and then just right-click. And you just farm this stuff non-stop. The more you have down, the faster it goes. Only need a little bit of this right now to actually get us some string. But with that, we are pretty much good to go. You can see how fast I got that. It's actually pretty insane. Got us 3 stacks of bread, a whole bunch of potatoes. Got a ton of seeds there because they just gonna build up super quick. Go ahead and work on a mob farm next, right? So we're gonna have a little very short-term mob farm. But you go ahead and get us chiseled stone. So let's go ahead and do that. Do this here. Go ahead and grab ourselves the chiseled. With that, we make a redstone clock. This can make the dreadful dirt that we got from the previous quest just work faster, which spawns in mobs, right? And I think that's everything we need there. Looks like it. Anyway, let's go ahead and head down here to the other little area that I set up. There you go. Get rid of you and you. This is a 3 high little area. Go ahead and put the clock on the bottom. It makes the dreadful dirt tick faster. It makes it spawn in mobs a little quicker. That's pretty much good to go, except for we need to put some slabs around here. Mostly the reason I have this set up too is because slimes, they kind of hit you through the wall. So I have a little buffer in the front, so they can't really do much to me as long as I stand back a little bit. Have a sword here as well, so we should be good. There we go, got a zombie. What we need to get here is some rotten flesh. And once we get some rotten flesh, we also need to get a zombie villager inside that lead we got, right? So we got this worn out ender lead. And once we get him in there, we actually go ahead and get ourselves the next part of it. Oh, there's one right there. Go ahead and grab him. Sweet. And I'm just going to grab us some leather as well. And turn the rotten flesh into, I guess, leather. All you have to do is go ahead and put it on a campfire, which is good there. And with that, we actually go ahead and make this here, the amethyst resident charm. So that is amazing. And I think we can also make ourselves a backpack, right? So I think I have everything else we need for that as well. And we needed 4, and then we go ahead and make this into a iron level. You can get up to gold really quickly. With that, we have a nice little amount of storage on us at all times, right? So we just hit B, opens that up. I can put all my tools and stuff that I'm not actively using right there as well. So that's good. Now I think we have everything we need. We need these 2 to actually make the echo encoder. Then to duplicate the villager, we need the bread. So that's going to be what that's for. And then I guess we have to just go ahead and convert the villager, which means we have to head to the healing spring. So let's go ahead and run down there. And to convert the villager, all we have to do is go ahead and get to this biome. So in this biome, we're actually in healing spring. You can put him down anywhere in the biome. You can put him in water just so he can't get to you pretty quickly. But once he converts, we go ahead and pick him up. I guess we can't pick him up yet. What am I doing here, dude? I can't do the thing I want to. I want you Oh, I can pick them up this way. There you go. I don't know what I was thinking. But once we have that, I guess let's go to the world engine. Here we go. And then go ahead and throw the resonance charm and the stick in here. And that's going to convert over into the actual echo encoder. And this only has 10 uses on it, but we should only have to use it one time, to be honest. So we'll kind of do this here. And once we have that, we put down our villager. Then we use that on the villager. Here we go. And then we can take that, put this into here with 32 bread. And each 32 bread is going to give us a duplicate of the token. So you put the 1 in 32, and you get 2 of the tokens out. We need to convert those into other kinds of tokens. So we can automate a machine called the Uneather to automate our machines. Not our machines, our resources, right? I think we can do this too. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'll actually do 2 at a time. And I'm just going to use all the bread I have, make as many of these tokens as I can right now. I just got really lucky with a reward here. So I accepted this one here, Gift of Pebbles. And give me one of these here, a Spectral Coil. And this thing is a free infinite 128 RF. So I think we'd actually start using our Draconium chest to smelt things down if this thing works on it. So that's pretty cool. I did it over here too because we unlocked this quest here. I want to see here. This is the big painting. We'll have to put that one down. But over here we unlocked another Uneather level. Also, we got some good loot in this one too. So what do we got here? Blaze Gold Boots. That's cool. 25 coins as well. And that's pretty rad. My main reason I want to come here though is because we now complete this stage. And we just unlocked 3 more echoes. But there's one echo I want to go ahead and talk to immediately. We're not going to really listen to the other ones at all right now. Down here we have a bunch new ones in this quest line. Tier 1. The machinist has a reward for us, which is going to help us get lava massively. So let's go ahead and click accept on that. It's going to set waypoints for us, just in the on the map here, so we know where these guys are at, so we don't have to wander around at all. Here you go. Hunt down the machinist and get our reward. Then we'll have lava, and we get into a cobblestone generator. There's our machinist here, so let's go ahead and head down this one. I think this one is crate themed. I think they all have a kind of a theme around them, right? This guy's mostly crate. We're not going to bother with his quest right now. We're not too worried about it. But down here we go to complete stage, and I think he tells you here somewhere. Doesn't actually tell you his what the reward was, I guess. But you do get a reward here. Also, you get a bunch of different loot in here that you can buy. I guess spend your coins on is what I'm trying to say. So that's pretty cool. Looks like it's mostly crate stuff. Some of them are actually stats as well. So I'm not sure if any of these ones are. But you can buy these here, an entropy manipulator. But I think we got one of those for free. Yeah, this one has half the power in it. With that, we'll actually be able to make lava, which was kind of the idea. So let's go to the, not spawn, let's go to home. There you go. Cool. Then I think all we have to do is take this puppy, and it's just right click, right? Yeah, there you go. We got lava, and then we should be able to make ourselves a cobble gen really easily. So do that. Go ahead and grab you. And then I have a bunch of stone here on me. We need to turn this into compressed stone. Let's go ahead and grab 6 for right now. And then go ahead and grab ourselves a cobble generator. And that's actually pretty much all we need here. I already made some drawers. So basically what we do is go ahead and get ourselves infinite cobble. No problem at all whatsoever. And we'll always have something to crush down. So that's really, really cool there. Went ahead through the spectacle on top of the draconium chest here. And it's actually smelting down the potato for me right now, which is pretty cool. I have it set to filtered, and yeah, that just makes it so it only smelt things that it's currently smelting. So it'll pull other potatoes in and smelt them up. I need it for our automation that we're going to be doing here in a couple minutes. Next thing we want to do here is go ahead and grab our first Uneather. So what we do here is grab everything we need. We need about 15 of these to start. And we're going to grab us some polished deep slate as well, which you can get from the area, right? The area of the spring. There you go. Go ahead and grab some of them. Grab ourselves 3 Uneathers to kind of get started. That'd be good there. Let's go ahead and check that out. I don't think there's anything very important with this information. We do get some item pipes from Ortec, which will be useful. This quest here is going to tell you kind of which different villagers you need to be able to break down your materials. So archaeologists can do the dust and the sand, and a geologist can actually do the gravel. So that's going to be the ones we want to do right now. So what we want to do is grab this here, this decorated pot. Go ahead and pump that down. Grab ourselves a token. Sweet. And where are you going? No, you can't have that. Can't have this one either. There you go. He'll actually convert. Then we'll just need to go ahead and turn him into an item with the encoder. Now we actually have an archaeologist, right? And to get the geologist, we need ourselves a salvaging table. What we do is put down amethyst shard, hit that with a hammer. There you go. And with that, we should be able to make ourselves the salvaging table. Oh, we need iron axe. And then we also need the iron pickaxe. Fantastic. Grab ourselves the salvaging table. And then we are good there. Let's go ahead and get that one out of the way. And there we go. We have one more token, hopefully. Nice. Let's go ahead and get this one picked up and see if we can actually get these unearthers kind of automated here real quick. Yeah. There you go. One thing to note too is once you convert the villagers, it tells you not to place the villagers back in the world, right? So I could actually put these villagers in the world as tokens now. But if I do, it's going to erase the levels of the game because they'll gain levels as they're using that unearther and level up. So they do the higher levels of materials, right? You don't want to do that because you'll mess things up. So something to be aware of there. And this one here, what does this say? This one's just for the auto hammers and stuff, right? Yeah, this is where I saw that too. Lava can be easily acquired by the gift you get from beating the Echo Machinist. Go ahead and made us a couple of the auto hammers, enough to do the first two anyway. So probably do gravel and sand right away. And dust I'll have to do in a bit when we have a little more iron. You can put down these unearthers, kind of middle block here. Need to leave room around them because otherwise, you know what I mean, it's pushing one forward. So if you're standing in the block, you can't actually put it down. You need to give them food, so that's the thing. This one's going to be the gravel, so I'll put the geologist in here, and it'll need brushes as well. And to get this kind of automated, it should be really easy actually. We need a cobble generator, so let's actually go ahead and grab the one we have. I don't think I have a hammer right now though. Oh, I do. I have one right here, so let's go ahead and grab that. Hopefully we can pick that up. Have to go ahead and make another one of these here. Actually, I could probably share this one between the two if I do it right. So if I go like here, then go ahead and grab a drawer, pop it right there. It's going to start getting the cobblestone. All we have to do, get this into the hammer, I think is face it the other way. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. If I do this right here, you go. It's going to start processing that into gravel, which is what we want. Go ahead and put that back down again, because that'll be useful. It'll be right here. There you go. And we just need to pipe that into there, basically. So all we have to do, go ahead and grab some of these opaque item pipes. Go ahead and use an empty hand, set the output. There you go. You should be already mining that stuff, right? Once we get him in there. Oh, and get his food in there. There you go. And a brush. There we go. And as he actually kind of brushes this stuff, he's going to level up, get experience. See their progress to next level is 2. He'll get up to level 2, and he can do more, get more items from the drops, then 3, so on and so forth. Once he gets to 3, we'll actually start seeing diamonds, so that's actually pretty cool. I think we can do the other one right here as well, so probably be how I do it, actually. Yeah, so this one here, I think we just do that, and go ahead and grab the next two. So the next one would be dirt, and then the next one would be, this one is the, what is this one? This one would be the sand, right? Oh, I guess that's the thing. Then we just need to pipe from this one here into there, and that should give that one infinite sand, right? Yeah, it's getting its sand now. Go ahead and drop that there, give it a archaeologist, and then we need the food for this one as well. And this one should be good to go. He's already working. He'll just work faster with food, right? The third one will have to wait a little bit, but for right now, we should be able to set the importing of the items pretty easily. So let's go ahead and do that, and then set export on that one. Go ahead and head over here. It's going to connect to this too, but we don't have to worry about that. Actually need the wrench, I think, to be able to break those connections, but they shouldn't matter in this instance. There you go. And then we just need to kind of get out of this hole. That's kind of important. There you go. Should be able to just put this chest down here. That should start getting all the items. There you go. Just like that. That is totally automated. We don't have to worry about that. I guess the last thing we want to do is have a way to kind of have all of the brushes get filled up as well, because these will only last so long and they'll have to be replaced. I guess we could do the same thing here too, right? So go ahead and head over here, and we'll put the, where will we put this at? Probably right here, right? So let's go ahead and get that out of there. That right here. Go ahead and grab ourselves a drawer. Go ahead pop that down, and then we'll want to set the export on the back of that. I'm going to have to fix this stone because it'll be cobblestone for right now until I replace it. Go ahead and do that. And then just go ahead and grab us a whole bunch of brushes here. We should be able to stack up to 64 in here, as long as they don't have any durability damage, right? Here you go. And that should, as once they're empty, yeah, just automatically grab the brush and replace it, right? And that should do it for both of them. I don't really want to pull out the other one, though. I've got to just watch it. It's going to go in there, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. But at least that'll make it so they'll keep going longer, and I don't have to constantly be here replacing things, right? So that is awesome. I went ahead and got this guy automated as well. So we actually have the dust being done. So that one is done. And then everything's being brought into here. You see we're getting diamonds. This guy's already up to level 3. So we are looking pretty good. And I think this video is getting really long. So it's probably wrap up time. We did get really lucky today with the Spectre Coil and the Chromium Chest. But what's this luck, man? Just luck. I just opened up another one of those pebbles and all I got was a pointed dripstone. So my luck does run out at some point. But either way, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap this one up here. As always, guys, like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. Really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. I want you guys all have a good one. See you guys at the next video. Later.